Sup, is the True Floater here, and I'm doing a video on a new Marvel Legend that just came out a couple of days ago. PS5 Spider-Man, or Spider-Man 2 from the game that's going to be made by Insomniac, coming out I think this year, actually. This year or next year. I forgot. I stopped caring about the release date. Doesn't mean I'm still going to play the game though, whenever it comes out. But there's been a lot of outrage over this figure, mainly on Instagram. A lot of outrage, and a lot of it is well placed. Some of it is not, but most of it is well placed. And for the main part, y'all gonna be seeing a few pictures of it. We finally got in-hand images. It was announced a while ago, but it was only a CGI render, so a lot can happen between that. And after seeing, you know, an actual image of what the figure is gonna look like, people were disappointed, and I'm not gonna lie, I was disappointed too with the figure. For the most part, it's the mold. You would think, since it's pretty much a repaint of the Renew Your Vows Spider-Man body mold, which on paper is already a very good figure. Has the articulation, is a pretty good Spider-Man body for Spider-Man. I think it's actually a better body mold to use for PS5 Spider-Man or Insomniac Spider-Man, because he does have a very muscular build in the video game. So I would say he's more appropriate than the Renew Your Vows one we got. But the only problem is they didn't go the extra mile. If anything, they got lazy and just did a straight repaint. They didn't remold. They didn't add the head sculpt could have been better. What's important about that Insomniac Spider-Man suit is the fact that it has armored pieces on it, which is the white pieces. The Spider-Man is the white spider is an armored piece. It's another layer on top of the suit. Same with the gloves. They're basically gauntlets, not just regular gloves, but gauntlets that can punch enemies harder. I think same thing for the bottom of the soles of the feet. There's some extra white armor right there. They should have remolded and added that, but they didn't. And it's really weird that they didn't go ahead and do that. Because now it's just not accurate at all. That's one of the best details of that suit, actually. And the head sculpt is better than the last one, than the last Insomniac Spider-Man got. It is a better head sculpt, but it's still not quite accurate. You still can't really see the lenses, the lens camera stuff on those on the Spider-Man head sculpt, which is what I was looking forward to if they were gonna do. But I'm not too mad at that detail. They didn't do with Miles Morales either, so it is what it is. It's a hard detail to do, but it is a better head sculpt than the last one, more accurate. But that being said, I still have a few problems. I just want to say off bat that this is still a big improvement on the last Spider-Man. That being said, you can still argue that it's still maybe a worse purchase, mainly for the fact that last Spider-Man figure was roughly $23, maybe $25. I'm not sure. It was a while ago. It was years ago, actually. So I'm going to guess it was like roughly $22 around that. And now releasing this guy with just a few more webs and maybe less hands, it's $35 for very much so the same figure. I'm sorry, not the same figure, a better figure, but not it has less stuff for that purchase. $35. The Iron Spider figure we got was $32, and even then I would consider that figure to be overpriced. I don't even know, like, looking back at it, I don't know why I bought it. I still like it though, still love it, but I probably won't do that again. I'm passing on this figure for sure. And that's not only is the figure is missing details and it's a lazy repaint, but the price hurts it more than anything else. Just this $35 for a couple of webs that, honestly, I guess they're trying to justify the price that, hey, it comes with all these extra web accessories, even though those webs are very skinny and small. You can fit them anywhere. It's not that hard to do. So it doesn't justify the price. And a Spider-Man figure, the #1 sin for Spider-Man figures always is if you're not given enough hands or not. it always has to at least have 3 pairs of hands in every Spider-Man figure you get. Fist hands, wall crawling hands, and thwip hands. It's just a guarantee that it needs to come with it, and it doesn't come with it. It only has 2 pairs of hands, which is you think Hasbro would have learned by now. But I don't know what else to say about this figure that I think everyone else has already said on the internet. If you like, Hasbro's only doing this, they're raising the prices on some of these figures and then say, oh, because it's an exclusive, when that doesn't justify the price, it's still a dumbass exclusive. So I don't even know if it's exclusive for real, because they sometimes do this. They make so many different types of exclusives. I feel like they do it on purpose to give a good reason of why they're raising the prices on some of these figures. The Cyclops figure that came out, the cel shaded one, it's like $28, which was not a good. That's overpriced in my opinion. It comes with less stuff, but it still doesn't come with much anyway. Almost damn near nothing. It's just a shame. But what I was about to say, if Hasbro does this because they know people will buy it regardless, even if it's not worth the money. We saw this with the HasLab. That didn't go. Obviously, a lot of people did not care much for it, and that's why it didn't go. It didn't go through. And no one's like me. I mean, a couple people were sad, but most people weren't crying over it. No one really cared for the most part. That failed. It deserved to fail. This figure, there's still gonna be people to buy it, but I can already see it. I can already see the results that this figure is definitely not gonna be bought by many. A lot of people are already, declaring that you're just gonna pass on it. Which, complaining is true. Like, I'm just giving my opinion on how I feel on this figure and how other people are probably gonna react to this figure. But for the most part, the best way to tell Hasbro to do better is just not buy their products. For the most part, for one, my collection has jumped in a lot of G.I. Joe and just other companies' figures in my collection for the most part. I still collect Marvel Legends, but not nearly as many as I used to. And that used to be my favorite line. Marvel is one of my favorite companies I love to read and watch. So of course they used to be my favorite line, but now it's just not even worth it. G.I. Joe, Valaverse, hell, if you want to wait a couple weeks, save some money, and just not worry about Marvel Legends, Mafex, SH Figure Arts, Mezco, there's so many other companies that deserve your money right now. I'll say it. I'll say it. McFarlane has shown improvement over the last couple of years. They've actually gone an effort to make some of their figures better. Now, they still sometimes have some missteps, like that Mr. Freeze figure, we got. That definitely had trouble, but for the most part, they're getting better, and it's for a good price. That's all I wanted to say, though. This is a disappointing Spider-Man figure. It's an improvement, but at the same time, not an improvement. But that's it. So yeah.